Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo. Today we're making team spirit necklaces. The other day I had somebody reach out to me asking if I could make a necklace with certain team colors and the number 63. Her brother is a football player and his number is 63. So after digging around in my stash and finding everything I needed, I told her sure. She wanted 6 necklaces, and before I made them all, I went ahead and did a prototype. And she loved it. Today, I'm going to show you how I made these necklaces. They were actually really pretty easy. So you can use whatever color you want. I am using blue e-beads. I got these at Hobby Lobby. She told me the other color was either gold or yellow, so I had these yellow beads. And then, of course, I need some wire. This is 20 gauge craft wire. And then I dug around in my letter and number beads, and fortunately I had 6 pairs of 63s, so that worked out perfect. You can find these at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, or online. Now, because I wanted this a simple necklace, I'm only going to use a few of those e-beads, and the rest of the necklace will be this nice, dainty stainless steel chain. And of course, I'm going to need lobster claw clasp and some jump rings. So in addition to the lobster claws and the jump rings, I'm going to need several tools. I'm using 2 flat nose pliers, round nose pliers, wire cutters, and memory wire cutters. And these memory wire cutters are to cut the chain. You don't want to ruin your nice pliers. So the first thing I'm going to do is add my beads to the wire. And I am using 5 blue beads, and then I'll use 1 yellow bead, and then I'll put the number on there. And then I'll follow that with another yellow bead and 5 blue beads. You can do whatever colors you want. This is just how I'm doing it. By the way, when you're choosing your beads for something like this, you want to try to make sure they're uniform as much as possible. Sometimes you might get an e-bead that's really, really wide, and sometimes you can get them really, really narrow. So just when you're putting your beads onto your wire, make sure they're as uniform as you can get them. You don't want one side of your necklace to be longer than the other side. Now for the numbers. You want to make sure you're putting the numbers on correctly. It's like with a 6, if you're not careful and you put it upside down, it might be a 9. You also want to make sure that, like in this case, I want 63. If I'm not careful, I might have 36. Now I know you might be thinking, okay, Terry, I know that's pretty obvious. But believe me, if you're not paying attention, you may goof up. I have them on there like I want them, except for, I don't like that bead there. It's a little wide. Let me put this other bead on here. Much better, looks more uniform. All right, so now we're going to wrap a loop. I'm going to use my round nose pliers, and I'm going to go toward the upper part of my pliers because I want a smaller loop. And before I start wrapping, I'm going to put my chain on like so. Now, once I have it wrapped, I want to make sure that that little piece that's sticking out gets tucked in and is not poking, so it will scratch somebody on the neck. I'll usually do like a feel around there test, and if I feel something poking out, I keep working on it until I feel that it's smooth. So now I slid my beads down, and we are going to measure and wrap the other side of this. But I want this to be 18 inches. And I need to take into consideration that the clasp and the jump rings are going to be about an inch. So I'm going to measure, instead of 18 inches, more like 17 inches. And remember, use your memory wire cutters to cut stainless steel chain. If you use your nice jewelry pliers, the chances are you're going to ruin them. They will get all nicked and dulled, and you don't want to do that. So that's why I say use memory wire cutters to cut stainless steel, because it's pretty tough. We're almost done. Right now I'm just shaping the wire so it kind of has a little U. I mean, if you want it straight, you could have it straight, but I kind of like it curved a little bit. And now I'm going to measure the approximate middle of that chain and use my memory wire cutters to clip that in half. Now to attach the clasp. I actually have two different sizes of jump rings. I have a smaller size and a larger size. And then of course my lobster claw, which I made sure worked before I'm putting it on. And I'm going to take the smaller jump ring and open it up, put the lobster claw on there, and then the chain, and close it up, and then the larger jump ring will go on the other side. Now to open up this jump ring, I'm actually using 2 pliers. I do have a short video on that. I'll try to remember to post the link to that at the end of this video if you'd like to see exactly how to open and close up a jump ring, because there is a technique to that. All done. Now I just have to do 5 more. Do you have a favorite team and a favorite player? Let me know down in the comment section below what your favorite team colors are. And thanks for joining me. Y'all have a great day. This is Terry Jeanette with Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.